We may be on the verge of a new all-time high as XRP prepares for its next significant parabolic leap. We'll examine the current factors influencing XRP's price behavior in today's video. Not all of the speculation is related to the SEC's failure to file their brief in the Ripple case today. Later in the video, you won't want to miss some incredibly optimistic news regarding XRP. Things are going to get exciting, so stay put. Let's explore the major query that everyone is posing. Is the Ripple case quietly disappearing into oblivion, or will the SEC submit their brief tonight? We're going to start there today, but stay tuned because we'll be dissecting the price action of XRP later. What's causing it? Is it mere conjecture, genuine movement, or hype? Let's return to the SEC brief. The town has been talking about it, but here's the thing. It isn't very important. They'll file it tonight, in my opinion. Why? Due to Gary Gensler's continued leadership at the SEC. Let's examine the implications of this. Gary Gensler is not going to back down. No how, no way. Just the other day, the man criticized cryptocurrencies on CNBC and sued Elon Musk on his way out. He has almost no chance of overlooking this. The SEC attorneys are directly behind him as he files that brief. To be honest, they are also not particularly interested in cryptocurrency. What implications does this have for the market, then? Nothing at all. As I write this, XRP has just reached $3.15, and the market appears unfazed. Everyone seems to have already prepared for the impact. In the long run, even a slight setback won't matter. Why? Trump's SEC has already made hints that they may halt ongoing enforcement efforts and start over with non-fraud cases. Does that sound familiar? Since the appointment of Paul Atkins as the new head of the SEC, we have been stating precisely that. It's going to get exciting, so buckle up. The SEC versus Ripple story? It's fast getting outdated. It's likely that Ripple will win this case, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter what the SEC does today. On January 20th, a new president takes office, and with it comes a new chair of the SEC who is likely to reverse any last-minute actions taken by Gary Gensler. The damage is already done, let's face it. The SEC can no longer take any further action. They've filed briefs and filed an appeal, but at this stage, it's all just noise. In summary, this matter is about to be resolved. It's likely that the new SEC leadership will conclude in a way that benefits XRP and Ripple greatly. The future of Ripple is bright, and the writing is on the wall. Keep an eye out. Regarding the SEC's brief, guys, there isn't anything to worry about. However, as the case comes to a close, I discovered something incredibly fascinating regarding XRP and Ripple that I had to share with you. I was reminded of this by a user today, and it's too good not to share. This post essentially went viral on the internet. Regarding their supper with Trump, Stuart Alderode tweeted that the steak was excellent. He added, "I'm not even going to attempt the fancy word he used, I'd butcher it." How about some surprising turns in the Ripple saga? Was Stuart Alderode's post a little odd to you? Why, after all, did he decide to share that particular information? At first glance, it seemed strange, until someone looked more closely. In reality, what does this beef meal represent? The fascinating part is that it turns out that this dinner is customarily offered to commemorate the signing of a significant deal. Is Stuart's post more than a casual follow-through? Is he quietly letting the XRP community know that a significant agreement or arrangement has been reached by making it public? If true, this would be an ingenious approach to hint without giving away too much. Literally, food for thinking. We have already had conversations with Paul Atkins and Donald Trump. We've resolved this and moved on. Don't worry. Trump's SEC has made it obvious what the deal is. All non-fraud cases are being dropped, and this is one of them. A full case of non-fraud. To be honest, this is one of the most absurd incidents in the history of cryptocurrency. I have no doubt that this will not succeed. In fact, I think we'll be looking back on it all in a matter of months. Ripple won't merely create a stir when that occurs. The US market will be dominated by it. Furthermore, when I say big, I mean colossal. Most folks aren't even aware of what's about to happen. After the dust settles, the competition will be eliminated as Ripple prepares to demonstrate some significant firepower. Consider a scenario in which Ripple becomes public. It might affect the course of events. People frequently conjecture that XRP powers businesses like Uber or Amazon, but let's take a more expansive view. Ripple might rank among the biggest businesses in the world if it went public. As John Deaton noted, Ripple would own more than $800 billion in cryptocurrency assets at a $14 XRP market valuation. For comparison, even though MicroStrategy has $20 billion in debt, it trades at a 3.1 ratio with the Bitcoin it oversees. Ripple doesn't have debt. Ripple might be valued at an incredible $2 trillion if it were to meet the same valuation standard. Will Ripple go public at $2 trillion now? Will it fit the valuation model used by MicroStrategy? Hard to say. Differences will probably exist. However, there is no denying the enormous potential. There is a chance that the statistics will fluctuate. Who knows? Doesn't $2 trillion sound crazy? Here's the worst part though. It's possible that Ripple has almost $1 trillion in XRP at $14. Take a moment to process that. Later in the movie, we'll explore how realistic that target is, by the way. Don't leave then. It's obvious that Ripple will soon have more clout than any other cryptocurrency. And the race isn't even close. Ripple isn't merely playing the game with the SEC's approval. The rules are being revised. Ripple is putting itself in a position to be a major player in determining how cryptocurrencies will develop in America in the future, maybe collaborating closely with influential figures like President Trump to promote financial system innovation. With close relationships to significant financial institutions, Ripple separates apart from other cryptocurrency businesses. Since 2017, they have been working with industry titans like Bank of America, providing them with an advantage and establishing a connection between blockchain technology and conventional finance. Because all of these other financial institutions would realize instantly that they are being disrupted and that they will fall behind if they do not embrace cryptocurrencies in the near future. That is an IPO's power. Consider this. Global financial institutions would be clamoring to collaborate with Ripple if it were to go public with a $100 billion market capitalization, which is somewhat modest considering XRP's potential. Ripple is not limited to the discussion of cryptocurrency. They are positioned to rule the upcoming financial generation. The question is not whether Ripple will have a significant effect. Imagine the magnitude of that impact if an XRP ETF opens and all of a sudden the ecosystem begins to get billions of dollars in investment. The thrill? It's not comparable. Tens of millions of people in the market are currently driving the price movement of XRP, which is resulting in a tens of billions increase in market capitalization. What happens, then, if the spot market is overrun by billions? XRP may rise in ways that are beyond the comprehension of most people. Perhaps hitting $3 will happen sooner than everyone anticipated. Recall that Microsoft and Amazon were previously written off as penny stocks, but now they are valued at thousands of dollars. XRP may be about